I'm Jason Mariner. This is Real Republican News, and I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to the audits that are going on regarding the election, but there's some weird stuff coming out of Arizona, in particular, Maricopa County. They're actually counting ballots. Imagine that. Ballot for ballot, like they're supposed to. And they're doing things like pulling cross sections out. So they take 240 ballots, just randomly. You know, they just pinch them out of the stack of allegedly cast ballots, and they're finding out some things. They're finding out things like large swaths of ballots were cast after the deadline, meaning they're not votes. If you didn't vote when you were supposed to vote, your vote doesn't count. U.S. law, look it up, fact check it. They're also finding out that they pull those 240 random votes out, and what do you know? They're all for Joseph Biden. Imagine that. In a red area, too. So, things are going to get bumpy. This is an election that was apparently decided by only 10,300 votes. Looks like they might have to change some things if we're still a nation of law and order. Now, this guy, in 7 short months, look what he's done to the country. Lawlessness. I mean, it's literally the Wild West again. The rule of law kind of doesn't apply in some states. I feel like almost some of the stars don't belong on the flag because those states are literally choosing to ignore intentionally and willfully United States law. Cops aren't allowed to chase somebody if they steal your purse in areas. Can you believe that? That's what this guy's done. We're on the brink of World War III. We're on the brink of Civil War. Another revolution. We're on the brink of becoming a communist nation. We're definitely not following the Constitution. We've got a president who has no clue what the Constitution is about and for. It's getting dangerous. It's getting bad. So, while these things are coming out like the truth, because remember, there's only one truth. There's not like 10 truths, as they'd like you to believe. There's only one truth. He either won or he didn't, okay? And when they start finding things out, like ballots were counted that shouldn't have been, ballots were fed through the machine 3 times, so 1 vote equaled 3. When they find out things like mail-in ballots weren't folded and they have to be folded to be mailed in, and if they were mail-in ballots, they would have creases in them, but they don't, it's kind of suspect, I'd say. When they find out that one ballot with the same exact ballot mark, meaning like that little circle they fill in, they found them with little pigtails, they've lined them up, they've absolutely confirmed that it's the same exact ballot being counted hundreds of times, that changes things a lot. They found 4,000 ballots that shouldn't count because they were cast after the deadline. So it's going to get bumpy. There's going to be a manufactured crisis, I can almost guarantee it. Something's going to happen with Britney Spears, or maybe Lindsay Lohan will come back into the picture, or Bill Cosby will wind up having sex with another passed out woman. But something's going to happen to take your eye off the ball. It's like David Copperfield. The magic's happening in the left hand, but they got you looking at the right. So, they're going to take this post. They're going to say it's disinformation. They're going to put me on a list again. I might comprise the whole entire list. How many spaces could they possibly have for me? But I don't care. They're going to track me. I don't know what that means, but who cares? Whatever. Track me. Go ahead. The point is, you can't hide from the truth. You can't run from it. You can't change it either. Have you ever told a lie? If your answer is no, I'm willing to bet you're lying in saying that. Because I'm a human. I've told a lie. And the funny thing about lying is it always catches up with you. You can't run from the truth forever. You can't hide from it. It just is what it is. And while it is what it is my least favorite expression, you can't hide from the truth, and it is what it is. So on that note, I'll end this short video with, you can't run from the truth. It might get bumpy because there will be manufactured crises. And they're probably going to be perpetuated and orchestrated and organized by the people that are sworn to protect us. That's a tragic event in itself. But They're going to try to take your eye off the ball. Don't let them do it. Pay attention to what's really going on and decide for yourself. Don't listen to the false narrative that's on your screen. I know that sounds weird because you're watching me on a screen, but I'm just a guy seeking to tell you the truth and risking it all in doing so. I stand to gain nothing by doing this. I'm losing a lot by doing it. So, pay attention, listen up. This is your country at stake. My children's future and yours depends upon what happens from here on out. I'd rather have mean tweets, lower gas prices, China off our ass, Russia put back in its place, North Korea shut up, and a boot put up the asses of the Ayatollahs in Iran, than have this bumbling moron in the White House who can't put together 3 words, form a coherent sentence, because my 2.5-year-old can. And every time I hear him speak, I'm glad, because he's smart and he can talk. But it infuriates me that we have a president who can't. I'm Jason Mariner, your host here at RealRepublicanNews.com. Much more to come. God bless you, God bless America, and let's take it back. Be well, everyone.